The Center for Faculty Engagement at Reynolds is really a highlight of the institution's commitment to excellence in education. We've always had wonderful opportunities for professional development for both our faculty and our staff. And now we've focused our attention very squarely on the concepts of teaching and learning. So for instance, a lot of times when we are composing our first few days of classes and activities, we go through the same process that we do every semester. And in challenging our faculty to really be conscious about thinking of how they put a syllabus together, how they engage students in that process of planning out the semester, outlining their objectives, their goals, and showing the students that they really are working towards some specific outcomes. That's sometimes a new way for faculty to think about how they're going to structure their class.
Last year, I had the pleasure of working with my colleague Karen Neal, who's a professor of biology here on campus, to run a faculty learning cohort, or FLC, for STEM faculty. Our goal was primarily to focus on best teaching practices and best advising practices for STEM students, because oftentimes we find that the needs of our particular students may not be met by all professional development opportunities we have access to. The other thing is, quite frankly, because we're in the classroom and in lab quite so much during the week, we don't have the opportunity to just kind of sit and chat about some of these things. So the opportunity to just sit down once a month together to talk about what we're doing in and outside of our classroom was a lot of fun.
Faculty are really challenged with time, and we have to respect that they have so many commitments on their plate. The activities that are provided through the Center for Faculty Engagement are really a very critical way for faculty to connect with each other across disciplines. It's also a very, very essential way for our part-time faculty who are quite busy teaching at other institutions in addition to Reynolds or working at full-time jobs, to feel connected to the institution and especially to their colleagues here at the institution.
We were also able to interact with English faculty, and that was a particularly engaging workshop that we did. We all brought in exercises, and we had a representative from the English faculty come in and help us rewrite our questions so that they're actually asking the questions we want to ask our students and not what we think we're asking them. By working with my colleagues, I think it provides me the opportunity to see how others address the same challenges in their classroom. And while I may not try the exact same strategy in addressing some concerns I have with certain exercises that I do, it does give me ideas of what I might tweak or change. And so, again, for example, by working with English faculty on my assignment prompts, I've been able to get better responses from my students because I'm more clearly asking the questions that I want to assess.
I believe we're only one of 3 institutions in the VCCS that actually has a Center for Faculty Development, and that we are putting resources and really engaging our faculty. I think that speaks volumes about the kind of institution we are and that we continue to strive to be.